right.
Red line.
Right here, statue of my favorite guy. That is the statue of Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalaniana Ole Pihikoi. Again, his name is Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalaniana Ole Pihikoi. Very important man in Hawaii's history. This man represented Hawaii, the territory of Hawaii at the time, in Congress in Washington, D.C. from 1902 to 1922. And while he was in Washington, D.C., he accomplished many great things, including the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act. This gave 300,000 acres of stolen Hawaiian land back to the Hawaiian people in the form of Hawaiian homestead neighborhoods, which are neighborhoods like any other neighborhood on Earth. Except these neighborhoods are specifically reserved for the Hawaiian people. This is the red line, red line. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's it. The Hawaiian Homestead, the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act. This Kuhio also secured all the federal funding, $27 million total from the government, for the construction of Pearl Harbor. Alright, right now we're going to be driving through the residential neighborhood in Waikiki. Us trolley drivers keep on getting noise complaints from the neighbors around here. That's the light, no windows. Conversations will get a little loud in the back. We get a lot of money. It is so serious in this neighborhood, actually, the police are trying to get involved. So we kind of keep the noise down there and keep the cooperation in a serious matter. We all take it extremely seriously. Because these are our neighbors. We are respected wishes today. They really hate it when the trolley comes through. So we're going to feel like I'm going to be a little too loud for them. I'm going to refrain from doing this when we're in this neighborhood out of respect for all of our neighbors out there. Really though, like half these guys moved there like 2.5 weeks ago. They're like, the natives are making too much noise in my quiet Waikiki. Waikiki is the loudest place in Hawaii, by the way. Also home to the tallest peak in the entire Kohala Mountain Range, known as Konohuanui, up there to the left-hand side up in the clouds. To the right side of Manoa, that is Malolo on the left of Konohuanui, is Waikiki Valley. These three valleys produce over 300 inches of rain every year. They're producing some right now. All this water, of course, got to go somewhere. And believe it or not, it didn't end up here on the right. It would end up here on the left. At one time, Waikiki was completely underwater. And there were fish ponds all along the coastline up here in Waikiki, as well as every other coastline in Hawaii. That's how the Hawaiians caught their fish. They also farmed and harvested Hawaiian sea salt. Some of the best seasoning salt on earth. You can find it at any supermarket in Hawaii. If you are still using that blue canister, the one with that little girl with the umbrella on it, the Morton one, it is 2024, and your ribeyes deserve way more respect than that. You also have kalo, as far as the eyes can see. That's the Hawaiian word for taro, the main ingredient in koi. So fish and koi is the kind of stuff us Hawaiian boys grew up eating out here every day. I can eat that every day for the rest of my life. That is fine and carbs to me. The Hawaiians didn't need help in the outside world, especially when it came to food. Most countries around the world were like this, actually. But as these stories often start, along came an American businessman named Walter Dillingham. In 1903, he founded a company called the Hawaiian Dredging Company. Walter Dillingham came walking through, the town fan saw a single mosquito flying around. And he said, sound the alarm, there's a mosquito infestation problem in Hawaii. To divert all the water that's feeding all the kalo, in turn feeding all the Hawaiian people. Send that water straight out to the Pacific via the Hawaii Canal, 60 yards across and 4.5 miles long, drying off all the kalo. That went the Hawaiians' ability to sustain themselves. They hurricane multiple hotels, drowning out of the ground in its wake. Walter Dillingham and the Hawaiian Dredging Company also took most of that $27 million that Prince Jonah Kuhio secured for the government and dredged all the bridges of Pearl Harbor. You're going to see a lot of Harbor canoes up and down the banks of this canal here. A lot of them different colors indicating which school owns them. Up ahead, you have 4 red and blue ones, which means St. Louis School is the proud owner of those, home of the Crusaders. Now this school right here in Waikiki, I mean, they got a bunch of incredibly talented, extremely handsome, sometimes a little too handsome, very nice smelling, intelligent alumnus to drive into it. But also quarterback for the Miami Dolphins with their Tua Tagovailoa, He had played his last game ever last week. Prayers out to him and his family. He'll be alright though. Now we also got three of the newest Pittsburgh Steelers out of the state of Hawaii from St. Louis. Our newest one, 2024 draft pick, wide receiver Roman Wilson. Green, he went to Pittsburgh to join Nick Carpet, linebacker out of Wisconsin. And Nick went to Pittsburgh to join his older brother Nate. Offensive guard for the Steelers out of Stanford. All of these young gentlemen, just like me, proud graduates of St. Louis School, proud Crusaders. Next year's my baby boy's turn. And all these young gentlemen, just like me, saw the Super Bowl this past year from college. Next stop, Honolulu Museum of Art. This will be our first stop out of Waikiki. The Honolulu Museum of Art, when we first opened the doors, about 500 pieces on display. A modest amount in comparison to larger art museums around the world. These days, Honolulu Museum of Art has over 8,000 pieces, spanning over 5,000 years. Bunch of ancient artifacts from across the globe. Paintings by famous painters like Monet, Van Gogh. This is a legit art museum, and yes, we are open today. Which, by the way, reminds me, the red light is a hop-on tour. All of our stops are hop-on, except the front door of National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. But if you do decide to get off my trolley, you got an hour until the next guy comes, 2 hours until I come back, 3 hours until that last guy comes back. And that's it. So any stop you're at, you got up to 3 hours to stay there. If you want to catch it right back on the red line. If you do miss that last red line, it's so simple to get back into Waikiki on any one of the city buses. Just ask your bus driver. The base right there, indicating that there are nesting white terns in those trees. The native seabird. Lots of native birds flying around on the Hawaii these days. As long as we do have that, try to give them a fighting chance out here in the streets. Today, County of Honolulu flipping blue ribbons around these trees. The board the street trimmers to go easy. Some nesting white little birds up there. Anybody not here? Eritrea. Guess what though? Eritrea is a Hawaiian word. It's actually one of those made up Hawaiian words. The Hawaiians didn't have a really easy time pronouncing words that ended with a consonant. You'll never find a Hawaiian word that does.